TV Cruiser, Luke, what's good, yo? Today, as y'all can tell, I'm switching it up with a little story time. As y'all can tell by the title, now I'm trying to switch it up. I'm trying to do vlogs from next few months when I move out, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, if that move is possible. I want to plant a seed now and let it grow, you know, for later. When I do start monetizing my videos in my own content like this video here or vlogs or whatever it may be, and y'all see ads, man, please like watch the ad, let the 15 seconds or 5-10 seconds, whatever, let it ride, car. At the end of the day, that's how a YouTuber gets paid. Still remind you at the time, I know it's a bit early, and then later on it'll be like a refresher, you know what I'm saying? Just like y'all do when you're about to go take a test, you know what I'm saying? Yo, okay, so this story, I once asked my pops, how did you and mama meet? And my pops is so strict and so, you know what I'm saying, one of those parents that he's like, man, don't ask me, ask your mom, you know what I'm saying? I used to try asking so many times to get the story out of him, it never worked, blood. Trust me, it never worked, blood. Oh man. A year and a half ago, I thought, I never asked my mama how they met. I know she would tell me, so I thought, you know what, boom. I was watching TV at the time and I said to mom, how did you and pops meet? And then she was like, okay, so both of my parents, you know, grew up on the islands of Madeira Island, you know what I'm saying? On the north side, some town is called Boaventura. So my pops used to work for my mama's dad. Yeah, he was probably like, say, 12. Back in the days, parents' ages, they used to go to school, you know what I'm saying, probably up to like 12, and then they're already working in the fields, you know what I'm saying, helping their parents. My mama's side, she had like 10 brothers and sisters. I ain't speak to that side at all. On my pop's side, he has like 7 brothers and sisters, but all of them passed away, so there's only like my uncle, and then there's my auntie, but my auntie came from a marriage before. And side is like Hawaiian and Madeiran, and they, you know what I'm saying, shipped over to Hawaii and shipped back, and you know what I'm saying. So she remarried, she had a daughter, remarried, you know what I'm saying. Then the 7 children came, not all survived, just my dad and one of my uncles, you know what I'm saying. I do talk to my uncle and my auntie when I do see them. I don't really see them much because they live on the island, you know what I'm saying. So on my mom's side, they all survived, apart from one actually. Trying to get every detail into this video. Yo, boom! My pops used to go and work for her dad in the field because he has a lot of farms, you know what I'm saying. He always needed people, and you know what I'm saying, that's how people used to survive. They used to pay, or sometimes they'll give like whatever they helped grow, you know, like grapes, as a bonus, if you want to call it that. Age of 14, like my pops known of my mama's family. I'm sure my pops worked for other people's families too, but you know, it's my story, it's my mama's side, you know, it makes sense, you feel me? We ain't gonna talk about something else. Oh shit, I'm on the gas again. Pops started working for like Tecnovir Madeira, so basically it's like a construction company. They used to do like handmade tunnels, so instead of tunnels how it is now with machines and all that ish, it was all like handmade with explosive, and they just used to go, the tunnels are going inside the freaking mountains. Imagine how much they had to, you know what I'm saying, that was gym blood. But then boom, at the age of 15, my pops was like, shit blood, soon I'm gonna have to go to the army, because that is the kind of like law in the island, like once you reach a certain age you got to go to the army, you know what I'm saying. Now it's not like as required as much. My times I still had to go represent myself at my time, you know what I'm saying. 15, my nan signed for my pops to go with my uncle to Venezuela. My pops started working there, so did my uncle. In total it was 20 years, you know what I'm saying. But during these 20 years period, my pops flew back to the island, used to send money for my grandmother, you know. My pops is like that, he loved his parents, you know what I'm saying. So he came back at one stage, I think it was like maybe 5 years being there, or 7 or something. He flew over back to the Madeira Islands. My uncle then moved over and started to live in Andorra, it's a very small country. I think they speak French if I'm mistaken. Then my pops went to my mom's dad's house. I think he was, I don't know, he wanted to buy something off, yeah, he wanted to, I think it was like furniture or some ish, or my pops had left some ish there, cause I think my grandpa wanted to borrow some ish and my pops wanted it back, or some ish like that blood. So my pops saw my mama and he was like, yo, like, you're really beautiful and ish, I want to get to know you. But in the island, back in day system, like tradition and culture, you have to ask the parents first, you know what I'm saying. Ain't no sneaking out, bruh. If you sneak out, you get in the hella load of beating, blood. I tell you, blood, that shit is not nice. I used to get it from my grandfather too, for no reason, blood. But he was militant. He's next level of militant, bro. I ain't capping. I don't know what was with all the men, blood. And can you all imagine my pops being young, looking like me, but with an afro hair like out like that, bro? My dad was a G, blood. All seriousness, Pops was like, he wanted to get to know my mama. My mama was like, okay, bet. My Pops like, oh, but I live in Venezuela at the moment, you know what I'm saying? Flew back and ish. My Pops used to help my mom's family quite a lot. I don't know if he already had an eye in for someone, you know what I'm saying? I was with my mama, and hence why he wanted to keep going there and help or whatever. But hey, but it's just weird shit, man. My Pops already had an eye on my mom from a long time, you know what I'm saying? From when he used to work with my grandfather, you know? Pops spoke to my mom. I think it was like back in the day, it was like all letters. So where he was living, his address where he was living in Venezuela, that shit's funny though. Same vice versa. I don't even think my grandfather had a phone at them times there. Nah, no one had a phone actually. Damn. But then my Pops used to come visit my mom, say hi, you know, I think it was like miniature dates or whatever. Before he actually took the flight back to Venezuela, he actually approached my mom's dad. He was like, I really like your daughter, I wanna ask you if it's okay to, you know what I'm saying, date your daughter type ish. My grandfather looked at my Pops and was like, boy, you better look after her, you know what I'm saying, cause I ain't around to play, you know what I'm saying, you sound like a good man. I don't know why he was so strict or where the hell he got that from, but boy, I tell you, that is not normal. So then my Pops flew over to Venezuela 2 years after that. So let's say my Pops was there for like 10 years, so from the 7 to another 3. And he asked my mama to move over. My mama was like, damn, you want me to fly over? You better come pick me up. Then we get together and we go back. How about that? Well, I was like, shit, okay. The flight came back, told the whole family that he was really interested into my mom. He wanted to take to Venezuela and, you know, to work and start all this ish and businesses and all that ish. And my mom's father, my grandfather, was like, yeah man, he accepted it. And boom, after that my mom went to Venezuela to live there for a couple of years. My Pops had like a canceria, so he used to have like a meat place, a meat shop, or whatever you call it. I'm thinking Portuguese, like lingo terms, but yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. He had his own restaurant at one time. Things got so hard in Venezuela and my Pops saw that from a young age. My parents were there for another 10 years in Venezuela. During that 10 years, so my Pops been there for 20 years, my mom been there for 10 years. In between that time, they had my sister. My sister passed away, never got to meet my sister, you know what I'm saying? And straight after that, I was born. Little J, and here I am today. Yo, but that's how they met. I don't know if that story was interesting to y'all, but hey man, with it, yeah, know what I'm saying? If any of y'all want to hear any other different type of stories, cause I've done stories a few months back when I was like part-time living in my island and living in London, UK and South Wales, you know what I'm saying, Newport. I was doing a hell lot more then. So if y'all want to see any challenges or hear any other stories, hit me down in the comment section down below. I'm the only child, bro, can you believe that? I've been alone for a long time, but you know what, being a lonely kid's alright, man. It's alright, fam. As long as you got things to always do, you know what I'm saying, keep active, creative, busy, and you know what you want to do, like me with YouTube, bro, man, you laughing. Especially you being single, ain't no better time than to make yourself the best you. Does that make sense? Bye. And I'm doing my time, fam. I felt like I said that like I'm in jail, blood. What the hell? If you want to laugh, if you want to hear some crazy-ish and witness some crazy-ish, then please hit the subscribe button. Hit like for this video if y'all enjoy this content, man. I'ma see y'all on another day's upload. Ladies. What? Why are you accepting my kiss for? Oh, you have a man. Is he an organ donor? No? Well, check this out. I'll give you my heart. How about that? They should know better. Man, them rate that shit. Let's see y'all brothers in another day's upload too. Pound it. I'm out. Yo.